Dr. Elena Martinez saved my life with stolen credentials and a fake degree, and I still don't know if I should thank her or destroy her. The panic attack started 3 weeks after my 26th birthday, hitting me like tsunamis in grocery store checkout lines and during morning meetings at work. One minute I'd be reaching for milk or discussing quarterly reports, and the next I'd be drowning in my own skin, my heart hammering against my ribs like it was trying to escape. The first time it happened, I thought I was having a heart attack. The EMTs who responded to my 911 call assured me I wasn't dying, but something inside me felt like it was withering away. My primary care doctor, a kind woman with tired eyes, prescribed Xanax and suggested therapy. "Sometimes our bodies keep the score," she said, scribbling on her prescription pad. "Even when our minds try to forget." I'd avoided therapy for years, convinced that talking about my problems would only make them bigger, more real. But after the fourth panic attack sent me to the emergency room, I finally admitted I needed help. My insurance company's website gave me a list of approved providers, and I picked Dr. Elena Martinez almost at random. Her photo showed a woman in her 40s with kind eyes and graying hair pulled back in a professional bun. Her credentials looked impressive: PhD in clinical psychology from Northwestern, licensed in Illinois, specializing in trauma and anxiety disorders. Her office was in a converted Victorian house on the north side of town, painted sage green with white trim and surrounded by carefully tended flower beds. A small brass plaque by the front door read, "Drive E. Martinez, PhD Psychological Services." The waiting room was warm and inviting, filled with soft lighting, plants that actually looked healthy, and the kind of comfortable chairs that seemed designed to hold broken people. Dr. Martinez appeared exactly as she had in her photo, though somehow more present, more grounding. She had this way of looking at you that made you feel seen without feeling exposed, heard without feeling judged. When she spoke, her voice carried a slight accent that I couldn't quite place, something that made her words feel more authentic somehow. "What brings you here today?" she asked during that first session, and something about the way she asked it, not like she was reading from a script, but like she genuinely wanted to know, made me start crying before I could even answer. I told her about the panic attacks, about the way my chest felt like it was caving in, about the nightmares that had been visiting me since I was 12. I told her about things I'd never said out loud, about the way my father's voice still echoed in my head 15 years after his death, about the shame that lived in my stomach like a stone. She listened without taking notes, her attention so complete it felt like being wrapped in a warm blanket. When I finished, she said, "Thank you for trusting me with your story. It takes courage to sit in this chair." Over the next year, Dr. Martinez became the anchor point of my week. Every Tuesday at 3 p.m., I'd climb the steps to her office and spend 50 minutes untangling the knots in my psyche. She had this remarkable ability to ask exactly the right question at exactly the right moment, to guide me toward insights that felt like they were coming from my own mind rather than her suggestions.